Previously on Part 1. We were back in the Eagle Caps. We started off from the main Eagle Trailhead and set out for Heart Lake. After spending a night there, we pushed through Bench Canyon and down to the Minam River. After a night on the river, we then made our way to the base of Frasier Pass. We were set up to go over the pass, but the real adventure starts once we get over it. So to save us over 1,000 feet of climbing, we were planning on bushwhacking our way into Hidden Lake off of Frasier Pass. I had no idea if this route would work, but it was worth a try. Well, good morning. Morning day 4 here on the Minam River and at the base of Frasier Pass. Frasier Pass behind me. Going up and over that today. And going to be pulling into Hidden Lake where we'll stay for the rest of the trip. Should have 2 zeros. And we're very much looking forward to that. Great campsite here. And if we get the one I'm thinking of at Hidden Lake, we'll have another great campsite tonight. Up and over Frasier Pass. I was expecting Frasier Pass to be a well-used trail that was nicely graded, but it was the opposite of that. All right, we made it to the top of Frasier Pass. That was one steep pass, but not too long, luckily. So now we're going to drop down a little bit, then kind of hug the mountain and climb up into Hidden Lake, hopefully saving us like 1,000 feet of climbing, we hope. As we started down from Frasier Pass, we could see the near sheer rock mountainside that we were trying to get around to get into Hidden Lake. We dropped down the passaways to the top of the tree line. From there, we left the main trail and started our bushwhack. Almost immediately, I found a game trail that looked pretty well used, and it was going in the direction we wanted to go. I figured it might take us all the way to the lake. There were a couple of parts of the trail that would have been better to have 4 legs rather than just 2, but in the end, that game trail took us almost all of the way into the lake. After looking at every campsite on the lake, we settled on one at the end and set up camp. But this time, we were setting up for a few days. Well, good morning. It is morning day 5 here from Hidden Lake. Not too bad. We have reached the zeros portion of our trip. And we're basically spending the rest of the trip here. Got 2 full zeros and then we'll head out on the 3rd day. I love this place. I'm glad my memory holds and it's just as amazing as I remember. Oh, time to sit back and just relax and enjoy these last couple days of the trip. It was pretty easy to settle into life at Hidden Lake. The weather had finally broke and the skies were clear. We took it easy around camp and played our games, and eventually I wandered around the lake. Well, good afternoon. Afternoon, day 6 here from Hidden Lake. Brandon and I have climbed up to one of these ponds. He's going to try fishing it. Haven't had any luck so far down at Hidden Lake. Brandon and I walked up from the lake to a couple of ponds that were higher up in the basin. Our only plan for the day was to explore the rest of the basin and fish our way back to camp. All right, well, good morning. Morning, day 7, going home day. Just leaving Hidden Lake here. Getting an early start. The sun's just coming up over the trees here. What a trip it's been. Let's go get this. After a couple of days of rest, we were on trail early, ready to get down to East Eagle Creek. we've hit the junction with the main trail now. East Eagle Trail. Just gotta head down this valley. Should start going pretty fast now. I came into this trip looking for a real reset for my backpacking trips. I'd had a couple really rough ones in a row. So we tailored our route especially so we could get the reset we were all looking for. And I'm happy to report that I, for one, got what I was looking for. Going with the right people can make all the difference on the trip. It's been a while since I've been out with just these guys, and it brought back some great memories. But I'm most comforted by the fact that we're still making new ones. All right, just hit the sign. What a trip this has been. I'm absolutely in love with this place. But still got to wrap this one up. And yeah, you guessed it. There's beer in the truck. Let's go get one.